The Old Lady Hour with Lorrie and Sheryl is brought to you by Lorrie Lane Studio at 2420 Gary Fitz Street in downtown Tuscaloosa.
Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Nice to get you on your dancing feet.
Welcome to the Old Lady Hour with Lorrie and Sheryl. We've been away for a while, haven't we? So
We're back.
we're back, trying to get into the swing of things this new year. So happy 2026. If you're listening in 2027, good. But
Welcome to the past.
well, right, we're in the past right now, even as we speak. So we'd just like to do an update for our podcast and for the studio because we have very exciting news.
What is that exciting news,
Da,
Lorrie?
da, 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 drum roll. We have expanded our studio and gallery space.
Woo!
We just have opened up into the storefront adjoining us, and so we've not quite doubled, but like almost doubled our space. So we're pretty excited. And so it's going to open up a lot of possibilities with that extra room next door, which is now not next door, it's in the door.
In the door.
So we'll be planning some workshops, extra exhibits, extra shows, because we just have the room for it now.
More art.
More art. So you can come see it anytime. We're really ready. It took a lot less time than I thought to get ready for except for, so I painted our front door of the existing space, of the original space.
When'd you do that, Lorrie?
I did it last week to match the paint on the other side, the other door, and I painted it right before we had 4 inches of rain, and so the rain got on some of the door and peeled off the paint already. So that part's not done.
Yeah, well.
It looks okay if you don't look down. And I haven't, yeah, so I mean, there's some little things like that have to be done. The door through to the new space is a little rough looking still. But I don't know, a little roughness is okay
Yeah.
in the studio. But
It kind of contradicts the fineness of the rest of it.
well, I'll have to
Well,
get,
I mean, really, look at the walls. We have holes in the
well,
walls.
yeah, let me just say it's an art space.
Yeah, it's a
not-
workspace.
It's not supposed to be perfect, and so it isn't. But anyway, come by and see us here.
Where are we?
We are at 2420 and 2422
Woohoo!
Gary Fitz Street, downtown Tuscaloosa.
That's Fitz, Fitts.
Yes. So Alan and I were eating breakfast at Big Bad Breakfast downtown this morning because I got a flat tire yesterday.
Oh, no.
So he had to drive me around. So in doing that, he said, let's go out to breakfast. So we did. And he noticed the Gary Fitz building, the insurance company. This is just random information because I just, might as well.
Yeah.
And he said there's a whale on the building, and he's like, why is there a whale on the? And I said, well, maybe because the first insurance was really marine insurance,
Huh?
so they pulled because if you had a ship and you had or maybe a fleet of ships, as one is wont to do,
Of course.
and a storm comes up or pirates,
Right?
it's gone. So
Or Donald Trump.
right. So anyway, I think they would pull together for marine insurance. I have no idea if that's why there's a whale on the building, but
That's interesting, though.
I did wonder about that.
That would make sense, right?
It does.
Or a dolphin.
But well, it was a whale. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea why there's a whale. If someone knows, so you can leave it in the comments why
Or
there's
seashells.
why, or maybe they just like whales. But I thought it had something to do with marine
Hey, I'm buying
insurance.
that. I'm
okay,
buying that.
it could be nothing. It could be. We are really not close to whales. In
Well, we are going to be pretty close to a lagoon.
that's right. That's right. We did discuss University Beach, which is now really just Mount Doom out there in
Yeah,
Northport.
yeah.
So if you're not from the area, you're missing seeing a giant pile of dirt which is what University Beach is for the moment.
And there's no university and no beach.
Not at Northport.
Not in Northport.
Nope. So we'll see. I feel like it's a metaphor for some things, but
Yeah.
we have a lot of construction right next to us.
Yes.
And if you are in downtown, please do not be frightened by the construction next to us.
The noise, the dust, the orange barrels.
The orange barrels are nice. There's some scaffolding. They filled in the big hole that they were digging in the street.
It was massive.
It was a very large hole to probably connect sewer lines and things that people need. So they are changing an old office building into like condos and restaurants going in. So it'll be great when it's there. But again, don't be frightened by it. We're right next to it, but this is the price of progress.
That's
in
right.
Tuscaloosa. So
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the pasta.
yeah, it'll be good. So, but you can come see us before then. Anyway, that was a whole roundabout thing to say we're ready for customers and friends and whoever. If you just want to come in and just sit down and chat, we've created what I call the cozy corner in the new space, so you can just come and sit and just, hang out with us, look at the art. So we're open every weekday, Monday through Friday, 11 to 6 for the most part. And we'll be having our grand opening, not for a little while, but it's on first Friday, February 6th, 5 to 9. We're thinking maybe stay open a little bit later because people haven't had enough time to get around to everything.
It's going to be hard on those of us who go to bed at 9:30.
Well, you'll just have to drive fast so you get home in time before the
Meds kick in.
Yeah. So, I guess we can try it. We're flexible with this.
That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna party till everyone's ready to go home. But anyway, that's our big grand opening.
And what's it called?
But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more, and we're excited because we're gonna have some music.
Are we going to have food?
We are. I was going to say, I think we're going to have Doobie Doghouse Wilson as our
for-
musical guest, and
Yeah.
maybe the mushroom is the alpha plants
Oh, okay.
maybe here.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And yes, and we'll have a big treat is that we'll have pancakes by Pancake at the Disco.
All right.
They will be here. So, it's going to be a
Wait.
huge celebration.
Wait.
Gotta practice.
Oh, that was the wrong one. Sorry. Let me try again. Oh, there we go.
All right.
Applause. Yay. Sorry if it sounds like static. It's applause. Pancake at the Disco.
So all the way from Atlanta. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I hope that you all in the area and the sound of our voices can attend, and it'll be fun.
2420 Gary Fitz Street in Tuscaloosa,
February 6th,
Alabama.
first Friday. It'll be our first Friday of the year,
Right.
and we look forward to. So you can join us every first Friday here, except for July. January is still, no one wants to be out like January 2nd.
Right.
So that we don't have that, and then July they usually don't because it's kind of
July.
right at the 4th
Yeah.
of July. So otherwise, all the other months we have a pretty big reception. So just put that on your calendar because we have it on ours.
Yeah.
And then, or you can come by during the week. If you want to find a parking space, it's easier that during the week. And
we're only 2 blocks from the parking garage.
yeah, you could park in the garage and take the elevator and feel like you're in a real city. Yay! So that's what I do. Also, I like the parking garage. There's a part of it where no matter what, your tires squeal. So
Yeah.
you kind of feel like you're in an action movie,
Right.
like trying to escape or something, or maybe you're the bad guy. I don't know, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah, that is. I never realized that it was just a part of the building.
Right. It's a really slick part, and
Yeah.
you can hear it when you're in there, and you hear the tires squealing.
Right.
And it's like that. I don't know. It doesn't.
Or if you hear someone else's tire squealing up
Yeah.
ahead, it's like, oh my God, what's happening?
Right. It's just every car does that, but no matter how slowly you take it, it still makes a little tire squeal noise, which is kind of fun. And if you've grown up in a small town like both of us have, it's pretty exciting.
It's pretty exciting.
Yeah. So we.
It's the little things,
So,
It doesn't take much to entertain us.
I'm very disappointed when we lost McFarland Mall. It was the one escalator in town.
Oh.
They had one at the old, was it Pizzett's? And then it was
I
the
don't know what
department
that is.
store, Gaffer's. And when we first moved here in the 80s,
A long time ago.
yeah, they had an escalator. And so I'm like, oh, I am somewhere.
Yeah. Did you not have a local mall
Well, we had, yes.
where they had an escalator? Because I did. I mean, it wasn't local to my little town, but I could drive 20 miles away.
Right, we had an Eastview Mall for my friends in upstate New York. We spent a lot of time at Eastview Mall, but I don't remember it having an escalator. There was one in downtown Rochester at the Sibley's and McCurdy's,
Yeah.
but that seemed like a long way from where we lived.
Right.
Even though it probably wasn't. Just when I was little. It did.
Yeah.
So that seemed like the big city.
Right.
But no. I mean, we didn't really have elevators anywhere either.
We did at the hospital.
Yeah, I think we just had. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think we had elevators.
Wow. Yeah, well, your town was a lot smaller than mine.
There was a hospital. I just don't remember. There probably is one somewhere, but I don't.
Yeah.
It was kind of maybe they made everyone take the stairs. I don't know. There probably is one there now.
Well, anyway, squealing tires, elevators, escalators.
Yeah, but
We're living it big now.
the gallery is all one floor, ground level, easily accessed.
No escalators.
There's
sorry.
no escalators, there's no stairs from the front. There's a couple in the back, but from the main entrance,
You can't park in the back.
no. So, just me. You don't want to park back there. Anyway, that's our big news, and so we wanted to update you, and also
It truly is exciting.
It
people.
really is. It looks really good. I hope you check out some of my Instagram, which is, you can follow that. I should put a plug in for that.
That's true.
Lorrie S. Lane. I just never started another Instagram account, so that's it. It's got all the pictures, or my Facebook, Lorrie Lane. Just look for me and the picture of the studio in the front. And Sheryl,
What?
do you have? Just follow mine. That's fine.
I know. I will put a plug in for LorrieLaneArt.com.
Yes, that's our website. And so look on our website. We try to keep it updated. Sheryl does the bulk. She does all the work. Let's face it. She does all the work on it. And I keep messing her up because I'll take things off and not tell her. But and that's where we will be posting a way to pay for the upcoming workshops.
We're going to have workshops?
We are. The first one will be mine, kind of test it out.
Cool.
And I don't have the date set yet, but that'll be, just check on social media and check on our website, and you can sign up that way.
So are people going to be able to learn how to oil paint?
I will do an oil painting workshop, but I'm very excited about, I'm not really going to plan on doing a lot of classes myself, but we're going to invite a lot of other artists in to share with people what they do, and that's the whole idea, is really to have a shared art experience here. And so I'm kind of more excited about that than anything,
Yeah.
but I will, I mean, people ask me about, do I do classes and workshops, and I've done a few lately. I'm usually, I don't think of myself primarily as a teacher, and although I have done a lot of classes,
Well, I mean, you have quite a history of doing classes.
yes, so I will.
But it's not your primary work.
Right. So, and I've just been busy with painting and so on. So, and doing this podcast.
Right.
But now that we have an easy space to work in, it'll be fun. So,
And lots of room for the workshops.
lots of room. It's a perfect art space. So we'll go ahead and do that. So that's what's coming up. And also, like, I think we've had some poetry readings, book author things going on, and maybe some musical things as well. So we've just got more room to invite people in to this shared art experience.
Very good.
So that's our plan.
Yeah, it sounds like we're going to be busy.
We will be very busy. Yeah, we're trying now. Yeah, I mean, I think that January is a good time to kind of like look at the calendar and start thinking of new things. We've got new podcast interviews coming up, so be sure to keep checking in for that. So we did take a break for a while, but now
Had
we're
some
back
things
in
to
it.
sort out.
Yeah, so had to take some time off, and now
But
we're
we
back.
have a successful podcast, which is pretty exciting.
It is. People are, interested in what we're doing. I think we've had great guests, and
Absolutely.
and I'm looking forward to doing more interviews. Now you're doing some interviews for a different project. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I'm doing interviews for 2 books I'm working on. One is a book on Southern women artists. I don't have a working title for it yet, so it's just Southern women artists. And the other one, and this is news, which our 2 loyal listeners will... Oh, wait, they already know about it.
We have more than 2.
The other book I'm working on has a working title of The Kentuck Chronicles.
Oh, I like it.
And it is an oral history about artists who have worked in the Kentuck Art Center as studio artists.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll probably take a while to get this book together, but it's going well so far. And if you happen to identify as one of those artists and you would like to be interviewed for this project, come on in.
Mm-hmm.
Hit us up.
Yeah, and because what you really focus on are doing oral histories.
That's right.
So can you explain?
It's not me telling the story. It's the person I'm interviewing telling the story.
So what's the difference between an oral history and just like a research history?
Well, the oral history is me asking you a question and you answering it in any way you want to, and you telling me your story without... I mean, I would ask questions relative to what you're saying.
The questions are more prompts. They're not really,
Right.
You're not looking for specific answers.
No. There's nothing... It's not journalism. It's not got you questions. It's tell me what your life was like when you were doing X, Y, or Z. Mm-hmm. And you tell me. And if it doesn't mesh with what the person next to you says, that's not my concern. I'm not trying to get things to match up. I'm trying to get people's stories. Mm-hmm. And how people are affected by what they do and what people around them are doing. And
It's a very personal history.
it's very personal, and it's not indisputable, but but it's human.
And I think the podcast idea
Yes,
is very much in line with that.
very much.
So, and, they're very popular because we like hearing people stories,
That's right.
narratives, approaches, personalities, and this is how they come out.
That's right.
It's very, just all the different voices that are out there, they get a
Right.
chance to be themselves and talk.
And that's why I enjoy being on the other end of the podcast for the most part, because usually it's you interviewing our guest, and that worked out great for me because I like to learn about these people and their stories. So for me, doing the editing and publishing is, for me, that's, God, I'm so slow.
Yeah, you're self-conscious now.
Yeah, because I'm not usually in the microphone, but that's my favorite part because I get to learn all this stuff without doing the interviews.
Right, but I mean, it's all a part of it. I mean, that's part of what I like too, is learning more about a person. Even if someone I've been friends with for a while, I always can learn something new. And it's a different way of listening to someone.
That's true.
Because everyone's got like fascinating past stories, especially when you get older like we are.
Yeah.
Old ladies have a lot to say.
Right. Some old ladies have a lot to say.
Oh, no, we all have a lot to say. Some of us are, more just better talkers.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that someone who is quieter doesn't have plenty to say.
Right, right.
So.
But yeah, both my projects are based on oral history interviews, and I'm just finishing up with the third project, which is the book for publishers in Great Britain. My editors are in France. I've got one chapter, was supposed to be 2, but they've cut out my second one, and they're going to use it in the second edition. So I've got to get those revisions done this week and get them in.
And then you have a talk coming up.
I do, giving a presentation at Mississippi University for Women in Columbus, Mississippi, next month for their women's college. And it's going to be about 3 Southern women artists. And it's, that student group is going to be going to New York City to go to some of the museums up there. So they wanted to get me in there and do a presentation on these artists before they go.
So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it is. That's going to be fun if I ever finish the presentation paper.
You will. It'll be fine. It's deadlines are all about,
Last minute.
So it'll all come together. I guess
I'm looking forward to that one because just to go a little further on what it's about, I'm doing 3 artists for this particular talk, which are all 3 artists are subjects in the book, and it's going to be Elaine Goodman from Columbus, Mississippi, Carrie Leisure of Hoover, Alabama, and Lorrie Lane of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And the more I think about this presentation, it's going to be really fun to do because it's going to be a compare and contrast rather than just presenting each artist on their own. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, I think so. I'm probably holding you up a little bit because we haven't done our interview.
Yeah.
But I just told Sheryl, I talk to her every day. She can just make stuff up. You know what I'm doing.
I could.
You know what I'm doing, but I'm just like painting. I'm doing a lot more with painting on panel. So that's kind of my new exploration
With palette knife,
with
right?
the palette knife. It's kind of a weird combination of things, but I'm really enjoying it, and so I'm hoping to do more of that. And that's the fun part about painting, is that every day there's like something new to try, and and really because of the holiday schedule and then moving into the new space, I haven't had a lot of time to actually paint, but I did the other day, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to my actual job, which is, it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you've got your work area opened up a little bit.
I do. I made a bigger space for myself. It's kind of funny, it's my space, but I just was shrinking it to make more room for really more display and everything, which is fine.
Right.
But now we're back expanded. I don't know how long it'll take us before we're also feeling like a little too small.
Right.
Because, you kind of expand into the space to fill, but I've got to take some paintings out for some different galleries and so on. So I don't know. As a visual artist, I think a lot of visual artists will agree with this, that they're either they don't have enough work at the moment, or they have too much.
Right.
It's never like, oh yeah, I have the perfect amount. It's more like, I got too much. I don't know what to do with all this stuff. Well, I'm going to be buried in my own work, or I'm panicking. I don't have enough. I got to get where, and so it's just always that constant between, or then so a lot of times I'm like, well, I don't know. This one's okay, but I don't really have enough good work, so I really need to do a whole new set. And Cheryl's shaking her head. But again, if you're a visual artist, I think you have this feeling pretty much all the time, is that some days you're just like, wow, these are great. I'm wonderful. And then, sometime in the day you're like, I just got to throw everything away. It's just like, what am I thinking? This is horrible. Well, we have a no button on our desk.
No.
Yeah, which is it was a Christmas present. It is one of our favorite Christmas presents here, and we have a lot of fun with that. So I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to say.
No!
It's a hard thing to do for me particularly, but so sometimes I have ways of like saying no without saying no. But,
right.
I'm often agreeing to many things because it's, I like to do a lot of things.
Well, you're an agreeable person.
Most of the time. So what else were we going to talk about?
I actually just thought of something while you were talking, and then it
it's
flew
gone.
right out of my head.
It's gone.
I'm an old lady,
Yes. Well, anyway, we just want to do a little update, and really looking forward to this year with podcasts and with the new space and with all of our artistic endeavors. So we hope you can join us for some of them, either remotely or in person or both. And look forward to our next interviews.
That's right. And come see us.
Yeah. So that's it.
Well, okay.
Well,
should we sign off with something like maybe, I don't know.
It's time to watch our show, Sheryl.
That's it. It's time to watch our shows.